Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 47 of Task Force Unlikely, Pyre. It's been a couple of weeks. So last time on on Dungeons and Dragons, last time on Task Force Unlikely, the group dropped off an artifact with the Order of the Gauntlet, a very dangerous artifact, one of two that they have, and decided to keep one and drop off the other. The they did that. Then they proceeded to teleport to the elemental plane of fire and walked around the city of Brass looking for information, where they went to the Big Grill and were served many delicious piping hot treats by Kurt, the fire mephit, the magma mephit. They bribed some information out of an Afridi and found the location of the other Afridi they are looking for, and proceeded to head off in that direction at the end of last episode. So at the start of this episode, you've all walked through the City of Brass. The City of Brass is huge, so it takes you quite a bit to walk from where you were to the Fireside Lakefront. And you've narrowed it down to... Oh no, I have one of these in here. There it is, my City of Brass map. You've walked to the Foundry from Pyraculum. So it's not a terribly far walk, but it still takes you the better part of 2 hours to walk over that in that direction. So what would you like to do when you get nearby?
All eyes turn to Tarbek.
I'm sorry, I got a message on something. I zoned out for a bit. We are
you are in the Foundry, nearby to the area where you've scryed and figured out where your son's soul is being kept.
all right. Sorry about that. Tarbek is going to kind of scratch his chin and say, "All right. Well, I know subtlety isn't exactly this group's strong suit. No offense, Gayle."
That's more on you, I would say.
Sounds a lot like a you problem.
We did successfully steal a book that one time.
We did.
Well, 3 out of 4 of us here successfully steal the book
I was
that
going
one
to say,
time.
Wait, what?
Question.
The 18 AC Paladin was not there when that happened.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
So I scryed on them.
Mm-hmm.
Did I see what kind of guards were on duty?
So the individuals you saw in the workshop were a bunch of the fire specters, for lack of a better term, an Afridi and a fire giant. There were no other guards.
Okay. All right. Maybe we should just go for the direct approach. Pretend we have a business proposition or something. I don't know. Will that work for the 15th time? I feel like we've been doing that one a lot.
Have you
I mean, if it
considered
ain't
volcano
bro.
real estate?
I like
Of
to
all the
imagine
people
Kaw
who might actually take up that offer, I feel like we're in the right place.
That is actually entirely true. Are we just gonna knock on their door in order to, so let me get this straight, to free my son's soul and that of half my family. We're going to go over there, knock on the door, and offer to sell him real estate.
I mean, to get into the house, maybe, and then we attack him.
Yeah, sure,
I
why
don't
not?
see any other better plans. And hey, it doesn't have to be graceful, just as long as we get it done.
I mean,
All right.
I'm kind of planning on climbing in that robot. Just saying.
All right.
I would like to see you climb in that robot.
Just
Gayle.
warning
Robot
you
Gayle.
now.
I mean, Gale's an arcane trickster. If anyone can figure out how it works, it's probably her. And if that doesn't work, maybe Tarbek can give it a shot.
Didn't hear a no.
I didn't say a no.
Ask again later.
Not the worst idea I've ever heard, actually. It's actually quite a good idea. Did the robot look functional, or did it give any indication that it was functional when I was spying on them?
Give me an Arcana check.
Do I get my... I don't suppose this falls under Dwarven Cunning or whatever?
No.
Okay. Oh my god, I got a 19.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Can I guidance that?
Sure.
Where's my D4? I got a 21.
Okay, so you think it looked like it needed a power source, but otherwise it was complete enough that if someone could get it to function, it wouldn't like fall apart or anything like that.
Would need a power source. Do we have anything that could be used as a power source? We do have something that could be used as a power source. Tarbek is going to take his ring of perpetual magic and hand it to Gayle and say, all right, I'm beginning to hatch a plan here.
Gonna write that down.
Do you think you would be able like, is it a robot suit or is it just a giant golem?
It's like a mecha. Like it's Gundam sized.
So it's about as big as Navira.
It's well, yeah. It's like it's like 60 feet tall.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
60 feet.
Yeah, it's huge.
So are
Almost
we
as big as Navira.
Almost as big as Navira. Probably has a similar strength score, maybe a little lower.
now? Is it a golem or is it like a mech? Like, is there any way? Do we know or nah?
You don't think it was a... I mean, golems are constructs. It was a construct of some kind.
Right.
But, yeah... dubbing it a golem, I think, would be like splitting hairs, kind of. Like, it's some kind of big robot. It is probably closer to Curtis, your cadaver collector, than a golem.
Well, then it's going to start killing everything the moment we activate it. Although everyone enslaved there is already dead, no?
Yeah.
You can't kill him twice.
But we would be nearby, and we are not dead.
That is a very good point, actually. But if we activate it as a diversion, then we might be able to, in the moments of chaos, find and kill the Ifriti before he has a chance to escape. Also, out of character, Daniel really wants to activate the robot. Just saying.
So what are we waiting for?
What are
I
we
don't
waiting
know.
for?
Is this really what we're gonna do?
I mean, it's your
Signs point
sub
to
soul,
yes.
Tarbek. Whatever
Huh?
you want to do, we're down for.
All right, we're gonna hijack a mecha.
Now that is what I like to hear.
Tarbek may regret this decision.
Oh, he will definitely regret this decision, but it's gonna
Yeah,
look cool
this
as
is a
hell.
bad idea.
Is it our worst idea? I don't know.
I don't know.
No.
The issue is, can we control it?
Tarbek said it wasn't the worst idea he'd ever heard, and I would like to know what the worst idea Tarbek has ever heard was. There have been some
We should
doozies.
probably take a look at it before we try to figure out some information before we try to hijack it. Gayle, I don't suppose you'd be able to scout the place out. Maybe try and
Ah, I
find some
should be.
schematics or blueprints.
Yeah, I should be able to.
All right. And then you and I can probably decipher them after we get them back here. Also, I can use the
Okay.
legend lore thing on my hammer.
On the side, I do like to imagine that the worst plan Tarbek has ever heard is something that Victor said.
It's almost certainly something that Victor said. Victor is like a low-level adventurer with no filter on his brain, so it's a miracle he's still alive.
You do good work.
Tarbek tries to be a good father figure. Doesn't always work out for him. All right, so Gayle, can you scout the thing?
Yeah, Gayle will cast invisibility on herself
Okay.
and then sort of slink away towards the robot.
Okie doke. Okay. Check a couple things. Okay. So, would you like to go? So, there are two ways in. You could either go through his mansion, basically on the front of the house, or you could sneak around the back, and there's it's like an open workshop that opens up to this lake of fire, and that would certainly be quicker. But there are also a bunch of people immediately there.
I guess I would probably go through the mansion
Okay.
if it looks emptier.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So you sneak through the front door. It's everything is sized for a large creature. And you are not even a particularly tall medium creature. It's kind of Alice in Wonderlandy getting around a bit, but you can manage. And there's a opulence is the style of the day. Everything's covered in gold. It's Trumpian in its hideous decor and opulence.
Don't talk that way about the star of Home Alone 2.
So
Digitally remaster, replace him with a walkie-talkie.
interesting. It's yeah,
Works so good in ET.
oh, worked great in ET. So yeah, so you can make your way. You make your way through the kitchen. You pass one other living soul in here. But no, they don't seem to pay you any mind at all. They're another Ifriti, head down. They're just kind of walking about in the kitchen, and you make your way back into the workshop. So you enter a very large warehouse-esque space. Gantries for days. Just gantries on gantries on gantries. In here, you can see, possibly, much as Tarbek described to you, there's a 60-foot tall metal thing, robot, being worked on by a number of these fiery red-looking ghosts. They seem to be all over it, welding, tinkering, fixing. And closer to you, you can see an Afridi, who are big red genies. He's got little horns, and otherwise he looks like a big red person. Wearing lots of gold, once again. Kind of open shirt, big billowy pants, has a huge scimitar on his belt, is talking to a young fire giant woman. You would say she's like a teen for a fire giant. They're probably roughly the same height even. She's bedecked in crappy handmade jewelry. Like, you're like, that's no good. It's terrible craftsmanship. And she seems to have taken out like a box and is trying to sell this Afridi some jewelry.
I guess Gayle will just. I guess Gayle will just pass by.
Okay.
She can't do anything yet.
I'm glad we have some confirmation, though, that hypothetically the real estate thing totally would have worked. Because they just let in some lady to sell jewelry.
Yeah, so as you're passing, you can hear the discussion they're having. And the Afridi keeps trying to, like, steer it back to the robot. And it's just like, so this robot kind of thing. And she's like, I don't really know anything about the robot. That was my dad's deal. And I was told I needed to go follow my dream by some really inspirational young women. They told me to go follow my dream. So here I am, and I'm living my bliss. I'm selling my jewelry. It's not a pyramid scheme in any way whatsoever. It's more like an upside down funnel. But if you invest, then you get 3 of your friends to invest. And the guy's like, cool, but the robot.
I know there's a robot in the corner, but like then they can get 3 of their friends to invest.
Invest in the robot.
So yeah, she has 0 interest in this. This guy clearly brought her here and is just like, I need your deets. Yes, your dad's totally alive, probably. He's not. Okay. So can I get a stealth check with advantage?
Ho ho. Oh, good. Advantage. Okay.
And this is the point at which we remember that, despite being a rogue, Gayle is not particularly stealthy.
Nope.
16.
16. Excellent.
I rolled a 2 and a 13.
Look, it's fine.
Is it?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm very worried about it.
You get
She is invisible.
up. You get up to the Mecca. You seem to be unnoticed by anyone. What would you like to do?
Get in that robot.
Okay, so you start scaling this thing. So I'm gonna need an athletics check from you.
Uh-oh.
Can I do? No, I guess she's not in range of guidance.
No, she is not.
Oh. That's an 8.
Okay. Can I get a dex save from you, please?
Remember the chain? Getting some flashbacks here.
Oh. So that's a natural 1. So that would be an 8.
Okay. Perfect.
Is there an entry or something?
Okay. Let's see.
You look to your left and notice a ladder.
Oh.
Take 87 d6 falling damage.
Okay. Take 16 falling damage and give me a concentration check.
Oh, no.
16?
Yep.
Oh.
You might have that with evasion.
Oh.
Let me. Hold on.
So I think that's if I save, right?
I think evasion, you still take half damage on a miss.
Yeah, let me just read evasion real fast.
You dodge the fall.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Just
kind of
wander in
wondering.
midair
Like,
like-
how do you? I mean,
You roll.
Yeah, I mean, you're a rogue. I mean, I'll let you do it if that's how it. If that's how
Tuck and
it's.
roll.
Oh,
That's how
only
it's
half
phrased.
damage if you fall.
Let's see, evasion.
That sounds dumb, but there are proper ways to fall.
When you were subjected to it, saving throw to take only half damage. Okay, yeah. So you take half. You take 8, and you still
Okay.
have to, but still make a Constitution saving throw. You have to beat a DC of 10, so not too hard. But I
Constitution.
don't know if Gayle is the toughest person.
+2.
That's pretty good.
Not that good. That's a 7.
Okay, great.
Oh my god.
So the rest of us are waiting outside,
Yep.
listening to hear alarm bells.
Okay. Shit. Inside. Gayle, you. Oh,
Oh no! Everything went so bad.
Our boxes!
Mira
okay.
left the stream.
Yep, hold on a second.
I feel partially responsible for this. Sometimes the dice be like that.
Yep. Okay, hold on. Let me mute.
Cord has put a hit out on me,
Oh, wow.
and this is what it does to try and get rid of me.
Okay.
You can't get rid of me that easily, Discord. You hear me?
Disconnect
I
sound.
will.
Yeah, if you had just gone out then, that would have been bad. Okay, so Gayle, you fall, hit the ground. You're like, that wasn't too bad. You kind of rolled out of it. You stand up, you brush yourself off, and looking down, brushing yourself off, you can totally see yourself.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to apologize personally to my good friend Liz.
Can I just can't cast invisibility again?
Sure.
Every other time we've sent Gayle in for a stealth mission, she has pulled it off.
We have no reason not
Point
to
of
believe
order.
you this time.
So you very briefly appear, and you're like, well, invisible. Like, I can just do this again. So let's see. The fire giant kind of leans over and squints for a second and shakes her head like heat mirage kind of thing. Can I get another athletics check? This time with advantage.
Okay. Hmm. With advantage?
With advantage.
Ooh, that's better. That's a 15.
Okay. So you can scale the mecha if you want, and get up to where you think you go in it, which is in the middle of its chest, because that's the most armored.
Okay. Is it like a cockpit inside, or?
No, there's a really big hollow area that has a bunch of runes in it, and all of the runes are kind of carved into the sphere of it, but none of them are like glowing or anything like that. You think they should probably be glowing if you're gonna power it in any meaningful way.
Like, how big is the sphere?
Oh, big. It could fit the Afridi in it, so it's pretty big.
I actually don't remember what the Ring of Perpetual... The Ring of Perpetual Magic's purpose is to charge up magic items, right?
Yes. Now, technically, you have to use your Channel Divinity to do it.
Damn. Yeah, I probably should have thought that one through better. I kind of assumed that, like, you could, like, put a Channel Divinity into the ring, but I wasn't sure exactly how that worked.
No. You have to use it,
Okay.
and then it recharges. And it recharges things, not necessarily powers them.
Gotcha.
But Gayle's smart. Gayle might be able to figure this out still. What would you like to do, Gayle?
So the runes are like engraved into the thing, right?
Yes.
Do I have any idea what they say? Like, what kind of language are they written in?
They look like they are written in primordial.
I do not speak that.
No.
Do you have the message cantrip?
I do.
Tarbek speaks it?
You are more than
Damn it.
the range of
120
message.
feet.
Yeah, you are more than 120 feet from them.
Are we within a mile?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a plan, but it involves Gayle managing to make her way back to tell us to do the plan.
Sure. Give me an Arcana check, Gayle.
Edok. What the heck? It's a 7.
Okay. Yeah, this thing is
I'm
complicated.
rolling.
Liz, you
Very
need to throw
poorly.
that die in dice jail.
Yeah.
I used 3 different dice.
Ooh.
You're gonna need a bigger dice, Jill.
Yeah.
Also more dice.
Yes.
Well, I guess we are going with the direct approach.
This thing's complicated. And it's not helping that you can't speak primordial.
I'm ready to deliver volcano real estate and a can of whoop ass.
Not necessarily
Actually-
in that order.
Well, if I can't really do anything with it, I might as well just mess with it. So it's like, are the runes like carved into the stone?
They're engraved in metal, but yes.
Can I use a mending cantrip to just like make them go away or change them to something else?
I'm checking mending, but I like it.
It's like, technically, I think that makes sense.
physically, yeah, it can physically repair it. And I mean, what is engraving but a kind of scarring upon the
You
metal?
could also just scratch it out. That would also work.
Yeah. But
I was thinking of like mending them and then just like maybe twisting it somehow. But I don't think mending can do that. Maybe I'll scratch in my own ones.
sure, okay, yeah. Mending takes a minute, which I didn't realize. But you can mend it to kind of smooth out 1 foot, 1 cubic foot at a time.
Then you just draw a butt on it.
Exactly.
Suck it. Sign. Suck butts.
Yeah, so I'll mend like maybe 2 or 3 of them, just like erase part of it from like a couple of glyphs.
Okay. Yep. Done.
Hey, you know what? Fine by me.
And then I'll like try to sketch in like a little like dick, so it doesn't look like so it would look like you hadn't messed with it at all, but
Like a very ornate curvy dick.
yeah.
Like a calligraphied dick. Okay. Yep. You can take out something and it doesn't sound great, but just scratch in. You know what? No, hold on.
This is where the
have Tinker's
fire
tools.
shoots out.
Yeah, give me a performance check. I want to know how good your dick is. You're doing it no matter what, but I want to know how
Let
good this
the dice
looks.
decide how good the dick drawing is.
That I roll well on. I rolled an 18.
Of course you do.
Worth it. Looks great.
Actually, I rolled a 16 plus 2.
Okay. Looks great.
If I had the option to cast guidance for that, I wouldn't. Just to be clear.
Kaw feels proud of you and is not sure why.
Nailed it. Gayle.
Oh, okay, time to go.
Well, my job here is done.
Okay.
Gayle really said who's here for the chaos.
Okay, so you get back out. You climb down. I won't make you make a check this time, but give me another stealth check with advantage.
You worked well before. 14.
Okay. Okay. As you're climbing down, the hatch opens, you close it, and you're climbing down. The fire giant leans over again, and she's like, I swear I saw something over there. Something moving. And the Afridi turns around and he's like, it's probably one of the Smiths. Trick of the Heat. We're done here if you're not actually going to be helpful. Okay. I mean, take a catalog and, get in contact. Etsy.com/CinderhillRules.
Plug.
It's just always be plugging. It's also a lifestyle brand. Follow me on Insta. And she starts packing up her big cases full of crappy jewelry. Okay. Gayle, you hit the ground. You're like, shit. And you, quietly as you can, do you want to leave through the kind of the immediate exit of the warehouse or back through the house?
I think I'll just like very stealthily and very quickly leave through the warehouse door.
Okay. So you kind of round the corner, and as you round the corner, it's been about 10 minutes. Or no, does invisibility last an hour?
Invisibility lasts
That's
an
an
hour.
That
Okay,
lasts
okay,
an
you're
hour.
good then. Never mind. Maybe it's greater. That only lasts 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, so you round the corner, and you're still invisible until you don't want to be anymore. And
And I will
Mhm.
drop it as soon as I see my friends again.
Kaw waves slightly before you drop invisibility.
All right, so how'd it go?
Fine.
Do you still
That
need the
robot
ring?
doesn't work.
All right,
Oh.
I thank you kindly. You know what? If you broke it, that's good too.
Yeah, I don't think that thing might not work for a while.
All right, what exactly did you do to it?
I I made some fine art.
Oh, you drew a dick on the inside. All right.
Yeah.
Navira high five scale.
Yeah.
Kaw applauds. She also makes the sound of applause.
So, we're just going in the front door then? Did you? How tight did it look in there?
I mean, there's only really there's another Fruity in the house, and there was one talking to the fire giant, who I don't think is that much of a threat. She seems more into her own jewelry thing, which may be a Ponzi scheme, but
whoa.
we don't really have to talk to her.
It's more like a pear shaped.
So what you're saying is I could go in there asking to sell volcano real estate and they would let me.
Yeah.
Tarbek will sigh, walk up to knock on the door, hide anything that could be used to identify him as a member of Clan Cinderbeard.
Okay.
Stuff the beard in his armor real quick.
And then he's going to sort of like look to the rest of his party and kind of nod for them to come up and back him up. And then sort of nod to them.
Kaw casts augury.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Outlook not so good.
Oh, right, he recognizes me. He's seen me before. I forgot. Does it change after that?
If your course of action doesn't change, then no.
You know what? Maybe it's probably better someone else asks.
Like looking around,
Okay.
like, and who would
I'll
that
ask.
be?
Didn't I just see you in my house?
Look, last time Gayle tried to convince someone. It went very well.
We invented an entire drow house, and then it actually existed. Now we have bases for our lies.
And then that kind of snowballed out of control, and
And we
still
ignored
not
it. What's your
entirely
point?
sure where we stand there.
Yeah.
That was kind of left unresolved.
It's fine.
I'm sure it will be.
Eventually.
Gail knocks on the door.
Okay.
Navira's gonna quickly push Tarbek out of the way. Out of the line of
Tar-
sight.
The Afridi you saw in the kitchen, Gayle, comes and opens the door, looks down, and says, May I help you? I don't think we're expecting any shipments today.
Hi, we're here to talk to you about volcano real estate.
Kind of narrows his eyes. I believe the Count is full up on volcano real estate.
On the material plane?
Kind of thinks for a second, like kind of looks off to the side, and he says, "Let me check his investment portfolio." And he closes the door and walks away for a couple minutes. He returns and he says, "I'm sorry, I don't believe he is currently looking for any volcano real estate on the material plane. Do you have a business card?"
I'm sure we do, but I'm just don't understand why not. You don't want to look for more real estate. They say the best part about
You have to diversify your portfolio.
you do have to diversify your portfolio.
Kind of.
And they say the best time to look for something is when you're not looking.
Nods. They do say that, I think. Yeah.
Also, the material plane market is hot right now, and if you, pun intended, if you don't snatch it up, somebody else will, and you'll have missed your opportunity. I'm trying to back Gayle up a little bit.
Okay, Gayle, give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Cool. Ugh. 15.
15? Okay. He kind of hems and haws for a second, and he says,
The dice are screwing us today.
"Would you like to come in for a moment? I'll get the Count, and perhaps he could discuss this further." Essentially being like, he'll just tell you no, but you'll maybe listen to him.
We would gladly love that.
Okay, so he brings you into the house and kind of points to a little
So does that include Tarbek?
Yeah, this dude's never seen you before. So he just thinks, I mean, most of you, really, the only person who he probably thinks it's weird is here is the Kenku. Like, Tiefling checks out, Dwarf checks out, the Drow. Yeah, we make business deals with Drow all the time. Like, the Kenku's a little weird, but, whatever. She's probably excellent to keep around for business deals. Like, she airtight contract, or like verbal deals are perfect with a Kenku.
Do we still have that masquerade mask from that masquerade ball a long time ago?
Sure.
I'm gonna say Tarbek's wearing that.
Okay.
See if that works.
Puts you into a little waiting room. Walks away, and a couple minutes later, the Count comes in. His name is, I got too many. The Elbari comes in, and he says, "What's this about volcano real estate? I really am not terribly interested in anything on the prime material plane. I find it so cold."
Do you want me to roll to attack now, or should we roll initiative first?
If the first thing you do is attack, then roll for initiative.
My question is, hey, do Afridi count as humanoid creatures?
They do not. They are elementals.
Navira was just about to ask what the end game is, but if Tarbek looks like he's about to attack, then she's not going to question it.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting Gayle will shout, "Get him!" and then
Hi there. I was
Stick 'em.
wondering. Well, my first question is, and then Tarbek is going to take his mask off. Do you value your kneecaps? And then he's going to attack.
This is gonna suck.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Oh, Jesus.
That is an 18. No, wait, a 17.
12.
oh, it's better. That's a 17.
8.
Does Tarbek get the surprise round? Because he's like swinging right away. Or did my cool reveal cost me the surprise round?
Okay, sorry, Navira, what was yours again?
12.
12. Okay, Tarbek,
17.
Kaw,
8.
and Gayle.
17.
17. Okay. Okay. Gayle and Tarbek, you get to go first.
I know
Is
that
it-
Gayle.
Oh, go ahead.
I know that Gayle technically has a higher dexterity score, but can I have Tarbek act first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
Feels appropriate. So Tarbek is going to take a mighty swing with his hammer.
Okay.
Fuck. I don't have advantage or anything because it's a surprise. Darn.
Sorry.
I did not roll good. I rolled a... Well, it's a +2. So I got an 11.
An 11 is a miss.
Doubt that hits.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured. And then I'd like to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll for that.
Mhm.
That is a dirty 20, I believe. No, it is a 21.
That's a hit.
So that deals 13 points of radiant damage, and then Tarbek's gonna scream, "Get him!"
Nope, not 10 hit points.
I know. Look, I know this is a little bit reckless, but
It might be the dumbest thing we've done.
Okay, Gayle.
I guess this probably won't work, but let's go for it. Gayle's gonna cast Fairy Fire at first level,
Okay.
so he has to make a
He's gonna make a dex save.
dex save at 14.
He rolls a 10.
Hey,
So he is surrounded in a glowing, harmless fire, but everyone has advantage while he is in the area.
and
Mhm.
she will use her bonus action to hide.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, give me a stealth check.
Okie doke.
At advantage.
At advantage.
Oh my god, it's worse. So, with advantage, it's 11.
Okay,
Perfect.
that's not terrible. Okay.
I rolled an 8 and a 7.
The count will run away. Tarbek, you get an attack of opportunity with advantage.
okay. First, So I rolled 13 twice. That is an 23. No, 22.
That's a hit.
And I am going to use my hammer's special ability to try and stun him.
Okay. That's a whiz save, right?
It is.
I made it up. I should know. I'm pretty sure it's a
Yeah,
whiz save.
you did make it
Please
up.
be bad at whiz saves. Please be bad at whiz saves.
Not my characters.
I think Afridi are good at whiz saves.
Apparently bad at deck
Was
saves.
it whiz or con? I don't remember.
Hold on, I'll check.
Please be bad at whiz saves. All of my spells are whiz saves.
It is a wisdom save.
Okay. Rolls an 18.
Shiza. The DC is apparently 15.
Okay.
But I still deal. I'm assuming he's immune to fire damage.
He is.
Okay. Well, in that case, I deal 4 damage.
Okay.
This was a bad idea, guys. I apologize.
Yeah, and then he books it out of this room and heads to the back of the house and the warehouse.
Fuck.
Is he gonna try to turn on the robot?
Oh, he's totally going to try and turn on that robot. Navira,
Walking right into.
it is your turn.
Can I catch up with this motherfucker?
He's fast. He flies at a speed of 60 feet, so he just moved 120 feet.
Oh,
My
good.
God.
So, yeah, he took off. So if you have you might, I don't, trying to
I
think.
don't think I have anything that's ranged except for my javelins. which
You could throw a javelin at him for sure. You can get around the corner and you can kind of see he's like in the kitchen and he looks back at you. But he'd still be at that point 90 feet from you.
All right. Well, I mean, as long as we're trying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hit this motherfucker with a javelin, and
Okay.
because I have advantage, it somewhat works. Do I
Uh,
have my strength score to javelin throws? I can't remember.
Yes.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Thrown weapons are thrown weapons.
Oh, good thing I have advantage. Oh shit!
Tell me that's 20.
No, but it is a 28.
Okay, yeah,
Rolled
that's
a
a hit.
19.
That's a hit.
I don't suppose you can smite on those. No, they're thrown weapons.
Hold on, they just changed some rules.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, it might be. Hold on, let me just check. Jeremy Crawford changed something, and I think he thinks it made it more clear, and it didn't because of how he's ruled things in the past. Let's see. No, it still has to be a melee weapon attack.
Ugh.
Sorry.
All right. Well, still.
Whacking good.
You did, yeah. I mean, you're still going to do some damage.
Well, I rolled a 2. What do I add to that? Still something.
Your strength modifier.
All right, so that's 7 damage.
Yeah.
We have hit
Real
double
good.
digits of damage. We have done 11 points. Go
Nice.
team.
I'm sorry, guys. I really am.
Okay. They're not going to.
It's too late for regrets. We just gotta actually be able to. I could have done a shit ton of damage if I could actually reach him.
Okay.
But unfortunately, he flew 120 feet away from me.
Anything else in your turn, Navira?
I'm gonna see the little at Tarbek, just like a little bit. It's like, look, I know we're desperate to get your son back, but maybe we should have closed and barred the door before we attacked.
Look, there's a lot of things we should have done. Now we just have to move. And I will take full responsibility for the vast majority of those things.
Oh, you bet you will.
Kaw.
You
Okay.
get no lay on hands unless you're dying.
Kyle's just gonna kind of look at Navira, look at Gayle, clap a hand on Tarbek's shoulder, dimension door 500 feet in front of the Afridi.
Okay.
You couldn't have done that before I had my turn.
No, because I went after an initiative.
You gotta be faster than that, Kaw. Oh, we're doing great today, y'all.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep.
Okay. So here's the
Bad news
downside.
is,
Here's the downside of that. Tarbek's spiritual weapon is now
Yep.
500 feet away from him. So that thing's going to be slowly trucking through the house. Just
I can cast it again.
It'd
you
be like,
could.
just be like Thor's hammer.
Yeah, it's
very
coming.
slowly.
It's coming.
It moves 30 feet per round.
Okay. So, Kaw and Tarbek, you teleport in front of the Mecca. A bunch of the fire specters kind of seem taken aback, but they're not quite mindless, but they're clearly not. They're not like fully themselves, kind of thing. Like they're clearly bound in some capacity, so they don't think great. Elvari bursts open the door and kind of is flying, and he kind of quickly stops as he sees the two of you appear in a flash of purple light. Is there anything you would like to do with your bonus or move action, Kaw?
I mean, kind of move to the left a little bit.
Okay, just okie doke.
Also, I did the math. Tarbek's spiritual weapon will be here in 16 and a half turns.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's like it's 90 seconds.
Yep.
The fight will be over by then, for sure.
The Count points at the two of you and says, "Get them!" Oops. What do you mean no summary available? There we go. Two of the specters come down. One's going to attack Kaw. The other one's going to attack Tarbek.
That's going to be unfortunate.
Well, I know that doesn't hit Tarbek. Pretty sure this hits Kaw, though.
Probably.
20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Take 10 fire damage. This ignores fire resistance.
I call shenanigans.
And then give me a dex saving throw, please.
No. Calling
I've
shenanigans.
made so
going
many mistakes.
drive to Philly to hit you with a broom until you apologize for what you have done.
Oh, I'm gonna kill my whole party.
Smack, smack, smack.
14!
Smack. No,
14?
doesn't master bad.
Is a success.
Hooray, so I take half damage from whatever's about to hit me.
No, you take no damage from it, actually. And you're
good.
you're actually immune to this effect, which is good because it would have set you on fire and frightened you.
Oh, good!
Yep.
If you had stayed next to me, you couldn't have been frightened.
Well, I wanted to do something cool and dramatic, so I did.
You know what? Fair point.
How many fire specters are there?
It
Many.
looks like there are a lot, but it looks like only 2 of them are attacking you. Gayle / Tarbek.
You want to go first this time, Gayle?
Okay.
I mean, you're the fastest member of the party, Gayle.
I am the fastest member of the party.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll run, which is 30 feet, and then I'll dash, which is which is my bonus action, because I can bonus action dash. That's 60 feet. How much further do I have to go?
So you are now 60 feet away from the Afridi.
Okay. Okay. Would you say, am I within 120 feet of the little specter guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I cast Crown of Madness on one of them?
They are not humanoids.
Nuts.
They are undead.
Don't worry, I have something to deal with them.
Undead, you
Okay.
say?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, okay. I am significantly less worried.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are undead, not elementals. So, yep. Humanoid. Okay.
So
Still
I
worried.
guess I'll just hit the Afridi with my short bow.
Okay. Pull out your short bow.
Pew pew. Well, it's just only a pew.
More of a twang.
No. Well, that's a 14 to hit.
14 is a miss.
Nuts.
What? How does the fairy fire thing work?
He left
It doesn't
the
move.
fairy fire's range. Yeah.
Whoops.
That was a move, a bonus action, and an attack. Okay. Tarbek.
I think fairy fire does actually still stay if they're there when it's cast, but I'm not sure exactly.
Fairy fire targets an area, not a person.
Huh. My mistake. Ah, geez. How far away is Tarbek again? How far did you teleport us?
You are from this guy. What did I just say? That Gayle was. You're 60 feet from him.
Tarbek is going to cast. Tarbek's gonna turn undead.
Okie doke.
They have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nope. 2 fails.
They are a turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can and can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action to try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can take the dodge action. So basically, they are scared shitless of me.
Yeah. And, bad for them, they can run through walls, so there will never not be a place where they can not move.
And that's all within 30 feet.
Yeah, so a bunch of these specters just disperse from the area. The Afridi seems very mad about that.
Tarbek is gonna start walking towards him 25 feet. And then he's actually going to You know what? Screw it. Tarbek doesn't want to wait. He's going to cast Spiritual Weapon again.
Okay.
And this time he is going to do it as a third level or a fourth level spell.
Okay.
So first I roll for attack. That is a dirty 20. Sorry, 21.
That's a hit.
And that's 16 points of damage.
Okie doke.
You can tear up one piece of paper and make this all go away. Otherwise, you're going to start seeing some very, 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 very angry dwarves.
Okay, it is his turn. He thinks for a second, but he still thinks he has a fully functional mech.
Definitely not a mech that has a dick drawing in it. Definitely not.
No.
So he is going to. No short summary. There we go. He is going to fly over you, Tarbek, and get into the mecha. And that will be his turn. Navira.
Tarbek is gonna be like, "Oh no, stop, don't."
No, stop, don't, come back.
Can I get within 30 feet of one of these fire spirits?
Within 30. Yes. Yeah, they've all kind of fled in various directions.
Navira
Alright,
wants to
so-
make a friend.
So as I kind of like trudge grumbling towards this battle because everyone has left me behind at this point, I'm just gonna like reach out like kind of magically and see if I can grab onto the consciousness of one of these with my control undead.
Yep. Yeah, they
I
are.
love that ability.
They are weaker than. They are CR1. So.
Yep. All right. Have a wisdom
shit!
saving throw.
1 second.
Oh, they
'cause
might have
I
been
gotta
actually
check something.
obliterated.
No, I gotta check something because CR1, you say?
Pretty sure you just destroyed some fire spirits.
Oh.
Ooh.
Did you
they're
destroy your
gone.
relatives?
Oh no.
Well, see, I don't know how that. I don't know if that like kills them or like sends their souls to the afterlife. But yeah, that they would be destroyed
Well, did you turn all of them or just the ones that were within your range?
within 30 feet.
Hmm.
I'm
Okay.
hoping their souls are sent to the afterlife.
Hold on a second. Well, the problem is this guy is trapping their souls from the afterlife. I mean,
Fuck.
Tarbek,
what are you doing?
what have
Turn
you
on
done?
dead.
Banished them to the next room.
Here we go.
So would they just die and then come back immediately?
Well, let me just read Turn Undead real fast.
You kill a ghost D&D. I don't know how that works. Really hope Tarbek didn't just permanently kill a bunch of his relatives.
Technically, I think the only way to destroy them for good would be if you had killed them in Morden's domain?
That's what I thought.
Would be what I would think, but I am not the one in the chair at the moment.
No, I'm not going to. I don't think Tarbek would have done that if he knew that there was a chance. So no, okay, you have. Well,
There's no way Tarbek would have, or would he have?
Marty asks if you could choose to turn instead of destroy.
I would say you could either
think
choose to turn instead of destroy.
Okay, I'm gonna choose to turn instead of destroy, just so we don't have to figure out what
Oh,
happens if
son
you
of
kill
a-
a god.
No.
Gun.
our cabbages!
Hold, please.
The only chance I'll ever get to use that one random emote of lettuce I've got.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Basically, I don't want to have to figure out what happens when you kill a ghost, so I'm just gonna choose to turn them instead of destroy them.
Okay. So, Navira, there are still ghosts for you to mind control if you would like. Or ghost control.
Okay, yeah, no. I just reach out indiscriminately and grab whichever
Okay.
one is nearest.
Gotcha.
Start
Reach
dragging
out
his
and touch
consciousness along with me. Just like you're coming with me.
Hold on a second. Let me double check. Does it say anything about like immunity to charm or anything like that? Because these things can't be charmed, but I mean,
This
As
is
an
meant.
action, choose one undead creature you can see within 30 feet. Targets must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target must obey the paladin's commands for the next 24 hours. or until this control or channel divinity option is used again. If Undead's challenge rating is equal to or more than Paladin's level, effect is useless. That's all that I've got.
Yeah, okay. That's rolls a 13.
That's not enough to save the poor bastard. He's mine now.
Okay,
Sorry
so
about that.
And
so he can do two things basically. He has one attack option. It's called Soul Fire Touch. It does fire damage and ignores fire resistance. And if they fail a dex save, they're set on fire.
I don't suppose that breaks whatever contract through technicality.
No.
Darn, that would have been too easy, huh?
The other thing they can do is if they run through someone, that person takes fire damage. Now,
Oh shit.
you think the Afridi's probably immune to fire damage, but all his shit might not be.
Go set his house on fire.
Well, as soon as Navira realized this, she's like, "Oh,
house burns down
Oh,
in
this
elemental
is
plane of
Tarbek's
fire.
fight.
No one ever saw this coming.
who is here for the chaos?" All right. Well, if it's setting things on fire time, it is setting things on fire time.
You don't have
And that channel divinity was her action, but she now knows that she's going to leave the fighting to Tarbek or most of the fighting to Tarbek until she can catch up. But on the way there, she's going to start setting shit on fire.
Okay. So having this
Not the first burning building we've been in.
have this specter move around, and otherwise you're moving your full movement this turn. Okay, perfect.
You are trying to destroy a contract, so setting the house on fire would technically destroy the contract.
I mean, at the very least, it would make it easier to find the contract. You just need a fan to blow away all the ash.
Can I get rid of you?
Burning down the house.
Kaw.
Cobb links.
Okay.
Cause that fire shit hurt, and I don't want to get hit with it again.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Kaw?
Don't know if there's anything else I can do at the moment. No. Where is? Oh, that's gonna be it. I can't do anything else right now.
Question for Navira: When does the ghost act? Does it act on its turn?
I think it joins initiative.
Okay.
And it acts on its turn. It's just I have control over its actions.
Okay, so it's the fire ghost's turn. So you just want to have the one you have control just kind of run through his house and start setting things on fire. Okay, perfect. Dune. Oh, that seems unnecessary. Okay. Okay, the other ones are turned back up to the top. Gayle and Tarbek.
Higher dex mod goes first, I guess.
You were both acting at 17, so you can pick every round who goes first.
Fair enough.
If you want to go first, you can go first.
I mean, Tarbek can't really get anywhere. How far he'll go try and follow the Afridi?
Yeah, well, the Afridi's now technically behind you, and you are closer to it, so you could attack it's in the construct. So you could attack the construct. That has hit points.
That seems like a bad idea. Can I climb into it? Thunderdome or whatever?
You can climb up it. Yeah, I mean, the Afridi's in the cockpit, for lack of a better term.
I'd like to get into the cockpit as well.
Okay, you can certainly try. So give me an athletics check.
I will give you an athletics check. That is a 15. Oh,
Okay.
no, wait. That is a 19. My bad.
Okay, so yeah, you start to climb it. You get. I think you can climb half your climb speed, half your regular speed. So you would
So,
get 12 and a half
12.
feet up it. Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is not high enough.
No, the cockpit's kind of center of the chest. So that's like 50 feet up.
Okay. Can my spiritual weapon catch up to him? I can only move 20 feet with it.
It's the Afridi has closed itself in the cockpit, so you can't really.
Can I start battering on the door of the cockpit?
Sure, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can attack the mecha itself.
All right, I'm gonna start battering the door in.
Okay.
I'm assuming I still have to roll for that, though.
Yes.
Okay, so that is that is 18.
18 is a miss
On the mecha.
on the mecha. Yes.
Wow, this thing's sturdy.
It's a giant robot.
It's Tarbek tough.
You're trying to attack a Gundam with a hammer. And not
It's
like a
it's
Gundam-sized hammer.
A mystic hammer. A mystic hammer.
Okay. It's the Afridi's turn. Okay, it has to see if the mecha will work.
This
I
is
didn't
gonna go
go.
well for him.
You didn't go? Oh, I'm sorry. Geez, Gayle, you get to go.
I mean, I wasn't gonna do much. I was just gonna, I guess, bonus action hide again.
Okay.
It's like, whoop, hit the deck. Oh my gosh, I rolled a natural 20
Oh shit.
to hide.
Yep. Okay.
Perfect.
You
Very good
hid.
hide.
You hid.
I hid.
Would you like to make an attack from hiding? You can attack
So like
with your
just hit
short
the
bow.
mecha.
Yeah.
I
if you
could,
want.
but my short bow isn't magical or anything.
Oh well,
It's just gonna dink a robot.
it's just gonna dink the robot. Okay, so you are hid.
Eyes hid.
Okay. Oh, would you like to cast a spell or anything?
No, I think I'll just hide.
Okay. Okay, so the mecha has to see if it'll work. I'm rolling to see if it can work. It fails.
Nope, it's dicked.
It's you can see kind of maybe you can kind of Tarbek
Have
can
you
hear
been
a
waiting
muttered.
all episode to make that joke, Jay?
Yes.
Good.
What's this? What? This isn't what I made. What's this? Dicks. Very tasteful. Okay. Yep.
Dicks? In my robot? In this economy?
More likely than you think.
Navira.
How far am I away from the robot?
Oh boy. Let's see. 120 feet, I think.
I move half that closer to the robot.
Okay, perfect.
I hate how fast this guy is. I hate it so much.
She's just like angrily stomping as fast as she can. It's like everyone else has magic movement, but I gotta walk. God damn it.
It's the one downside of being a paladin. You ain't fast. You're good at everything else.
Well, I mean, some paladins are like Misty Step.
Yeah, but
This is exactly why Kaw looked at Navira and went, I'm sorry, right before teleporting.
It's like, yeah,
Okay.
you better be sorry. God damn it. Just angrily grumping her way towards the battle.
Bake you cookies when we get home. Love you.
Thank you.
Navira, some magma methods come down out from the house and attack you.
Can my ghost get to them first? I just realized that I have another ghost with me.
Can your ghost? No, not to them first. In the initiative order, the magma methods go before the ghosts. But what's your armor class is 20?
18.
18. Okay, that's one hit. Miss. Okay. You ready for this? You take 3 slashing damage and 2 fire damage, which you are resistant to, so you take 1 fire damage.
So
Wow.
I am a barista at work, which means that sometimes I pour hot coffee on myself, and I'd like to think that it's akin to that.
Yep. I mean, it hurts, but yeah, it's not like.
It's like, ah, shit. Really?
I once got into
Get outta here.
I once got into an argument with someone who said steam can't burn you.
Bruh.
They're not very smart. They're like, it's water. It can't burn you. It's hot. It's hot. It's burning.
Then stick your hand in a pot of boiling water. Tell me how that goes.
It wouldn't
And I'm
burn. It
just
wouldn't
like,
burn
wait.
you.
Like, stick your hand
Stick it in
over
there.
his-
Leave it.
And like,
Tell me how that goes.
and if he had been making some argument about like, well, it's not burning, it's scalding, then okay, fine. But that's not what you were doing.
So when you go to the ER for your second and third degree
Yeah.
scalds, tell me that they call them scalds and not
Yes.
burns.
Kaw. There's a big robot above you. Doesn't seem to be working great, but
I'm going to, first of all, laugh at the Afridi, because his robot's been dicked. And I'm going to cast light on the robot and blink.
We get the poop
Okay.
on the robot.
and just straight up the light cantrip.
Yep, light cantrip.
Okay.
Oh, so he thinks it's on.
No, I just want to make it glow. The whole thing.
Ah.
Okay.
Talking about anime again.
Navira, your fire specter gets to go.
Fuck shit up.
Okay. Now, you don't think it would do anything to the magma effects. They're probably immune to fire, but it can keep kind of wrecking house inside.
I want him to draw like a fire in the shape of a dick on the wall.
It sticks its hand out the wall and gives you a thumbs up with just its hand, and then pulls it back and starts flying around. Gayle?
Robot gets dicked, your house gets dicked.
Yep.
It's Freddy's getting dicked.
Is this even is this place flammable? Like, I'd
Parts of it.
Yeah.
hopefully.
It's not unflammable.
Tarbek is gonna ask him if he knows what. Ask him to find the contract. He can go through stuff.
Oh yeah. Is it smart enough to find the contract?
If you give it that command, then yes, it is smart enough to follow it to
Find
I'm
to the best of its
very
ability.
specific. I'm very specific about which contract it is.
Okay.
Find it, destroy it.
It will start spending its turns looking for it.
Go
And
root
also
through his
drawing
personal
dicks.
belongings and draw dicks on stuff. Just scorch them into the walls.
Bless you.
Thank you. Gayle and Tarbek.
Climbing.
Okay.
And I'd like to turn my spiritual weapon into a crowbar
Okay.
and try and wrench the hatch open.
Okay, so make an attack roll.
That is a 23.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Does he get advantage to hit a glowing target?
No, because there's a spell that does that. Not.
I know.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my god, that's a big number.
Neat.
That is 18 points of damage to the hatch.
Okay.
Just trying to wrench it open.
Okay. Gayle, what would you like to do?
I guess Gayle will sneak her way along to the, I guess, the opposite side of the robot from where
Okay.
Tarbek is.
Okay.
And I guess she'll start climbing the robot again.
Okay. So give me an athletics check with advantage. Since you've done this before.
That would be an 11.
Okay. You just need a 10, so you're good.
Huh.
So you start climbing up. Okay. My die.
No.
Let's see if the mecha. Can activate this turn. Let's see. Nope. Keep
Hear
rolling
the
a one.
depressing sound of an engine turning and not starting.
You're flooding it. You're flooding it.
Has he figured out why?
Oh, yeah, no, yes. He sees that there are a bunch of dicks on the inside. Dicks! This is so immature. This was art. My beautiful giant robot.
And now it's just modern art. Makes it's commentary.
You got a 100% authentic Gayle on your hands.
Exactly.
That's
Most
worth
of them were, the glyphs were replaced with dicks. One of them was just a banana taped to the side.
Oh, it's all hot now. Navira.
I will keep storming towards the robot.
Okay. I think you can get adjacent to it this turn.
Can I get adjacent to it and still have an action?
Yep. We're going to say yep.
All right. Cool. Let's see. I don't know how easy I can hit this robot. I wonder. Because I was looking at a spell earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have to be like humanoid or what? I'm not moving in the right direction. A creature. Does this thing count as a creature?
Yes.
Interesting.
Unless it specifies that it doesn't affect constructs, you can affect this thing. Or if it
Neat.
only affects
Okay.
humanoids or something like that. But
Okay, well, can I touch it?
yes, yep.
All right.
What are you going to do?
So I am going to yell that same phrase that Tarbek yelled earlier about kneecaps. And I'm going to kick this thing as high as I can reach it on its leg and cast Inflict Wounds.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You could rust it. That's probably what necrotic damage would do to a robot, right?
Well, yeah, that would be neat.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Yep. Inflict some wounds on this thing.
All right, I have to make a melee spell attack, and I have advantage because it's lit. It's lit up, right?
No.
No. Damn. Oh well.
Tarbek's trying to pry his way into this.
Oh, jeez, I didn't realize my spell attack bonus was so high. That's an 18.
18 is a miss.
How?
It's a Gundam!
Yeah, but so is Navira this time.
It has a lower armor class than Tarbek. I would like to point that out.
It's like a 19.
It's got a 20.
Oh, that is some BS. Well, I tried.
You did try.
That's all I can do.
Yep. Okay.
I don't know. I still got a shit ton more spell slots. That was only a first level spell. I can, or is it? Yeah, it's only a first level spell. I can keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
Today's not been a very good day.
About to get more interesting, I think.
Yeah, Kaw, are you?
That's nice.
Kaw, are you blinked?
Currently, yes.
Okay. So the magma methods will go after everybody else then. Navira, that's a 16, so that's a miss. No, on Tarbek. No, on Gayle. Gayle, your armor class. No, I'm not going to insult you by saying what they
It's a
rolled.
15.
Yeah, no. Look, methods aren't good at hitting things. They're mostly here to annoy you until you kill them, and then they hurt you. Kaw.
So we just argued that this giant mech counts as a creature, yes?
Yes.
I would like it to make a wisdom save.
No, why? What?
You're muted.
I'm muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't hear those last
Yeah.
two words. We heard that.
Oh, maybe I just cut out for a second.
I think it was you leaning away from the mic.
Okay. Make a wisdom save.
Yes.
Okay. I don't like it. Whatever you're doing, I don't like. 18.
Really?
Yeah.
Surprisingly wise.
Can I ask what spell you were trying to cast?
Polymorph.
Oh.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
But it beat the spell save by like 1 point.
I'm upset.
Kaw blinks again. I'm upset too. That would have been really good.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
try it
know how
again
that
next
would've
turn.
Would it just have been like a frog or something with an efreet sticking out of its mouth?
We'll see what it would have been on my next turn.
Fair enough.
Okay. The fire specter continues to search, and it seems like it might be onto something.
Warmer.
It's getting warmer. Gayle and Tarbek. Keep climbing.
Yep, I think the turn after... I think I should be up there almost by now?
You're almost up there. I think next turn you would get up there.
And I will take another attempt at prying open the thing. And I'm probably... Yeah. That is a 23.
That's a hit.
Okay. Whoop. One fell off. That is 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And this is all, like, untyped damage, I think. 'cause
Yeah,
of
it's not resisting this or anything.
Yeah, it's a crowbar, essentially. I'm trying to pry off the hinge, but I don't think that I can do that in D&D, technically.
No, you're damaging it though.
Fair enough.
Okay. And Gayle.
She climbed the robot. Where would that put me?
If you are so it's half. So you're like 15 feet up it currently.
Okay. so I can climb some more and use my bonus action to dash to get the rest of the way up there, or
You are quick. Yeah. Yeah, you would go another 30 feet. You could, yeah, you move half your speed while climbing. So you could get up to basically where the cockpit is.
okie doke. Then I will do that, and then I guess I would just help the spiritual weapon pry open the door.
Okay. Okay, sure. So the next time the spiritual weapon attacks, it has advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see if this mecha can do jack shit. There
No.
we go.
Damn it.
Fuck.
I don't like how long he's reading.
I mean, what's it gonna do? Just start grabbing dicks? That's all it knows how to do.
That's all it knows how to do. Okay.
It's gonna start pelvic thrusting.
No thoughts, head full of dicks.
Can I get dex saves from Tarbek and Gayle?
Not athletics or anything
Nope.
else? Oh my god, I got a 13.
Okay.
Hey, I got an 18.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. So
Who is the rogue and who is the cleric? You guess at home.
yes. Okay. You're about to resist a shit ton of this anyway. Okay. The thing's mouth plate glows. And you can see that it's got like some runes and some gems kind of encrusted in it. They start to glow and fire shoots out of it. Kind of canvassing the front of the mecha with fire. So, okay. So you both take 45 fire damage, but
Ow.
Tarbek
What's a
reduces
dex
that.
save? You don't take any, Gayle.
Gayle failed, so she's going to take half of half. But you're both resistant to fire,
But I also
so you
have
take.
fire. Yeah.
So Tarbek takes 22 fire damage. Gayle takes 11 fire damage.
Half of that because I made the save, and I'm also resistant to fire.
You did not make the save.
Oh, with a 13 I didn't?
No,
Oh, well.
saves 19.
Okay. Whatever. You know, I got 93 hit points.
Ah.
Okay. Navira.
Okay, so now this thing is shooting fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat. Is Dispel Magic powerful enough to get this thing to maybe stop doing that?
Depends. What level do you cast Dispel Magic at? Dispel Magic is a
Third.
3rd level spell.
But I don't
Unless
have
you cast
spell
it
levels
higher.
above third.
Okay, yeah,
And I
then
don't have spell levels above third because I'm a paladin.
you can make a skill check for it,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe.
I really feel like I should apologize. This whole mess is my fault.
This is what I expected to happen.
Yeah,
You're
but this
good.
is like fun though.
Fair enough.
Sometimes messes are fun. All right, yeah, no, I'm gonna try to Dispel Magic this fire breathing attack.
Okay, yeah.
If it's 3rd level or lower, it ends automatically, but I'm assuming it's not.
Wait, is it still breathing fire, like, continuously?
No.
But if I can get it to stop doing that, like, entirely, I would very much like
Navira
that.
might be able to shut it down. Okay.
Like, completely?
Well,
if she
keep it
just-
from being able to do that again.
Yeah. Okay, give me a charisma check, Navira.
Charisma check. I'm actually pretty damn good at those. Wait, do you want me to make like a charisma spell check? Because my ability is charisma.
Right, but so it's
Dispel magics are just stats.
Make ability check using your spellcasting ability.
yeah,
Okay.
so it's D20
Gotcha.
plus just charisma. You don't get to add your proficiency to it.
Oh my god. That was an 8.
Okay.
10.
So, yep. You don't think you dispelled it.
I hate this. Alright, well that's about all I can do.
Okay.
No, you could make a rude gesture. You could yell hurtful things.
Yeah, but at that point, Navira just feels like she's being immature. At this point, she's genuinely terrified for the safety of her friends and really would like to feel useful.
Yeah.
Okay. The Mephits have another useless turn. Lady Kaw.
It's going to show up again from blinked state, glare angrily at the mech, point at it a second time, and I would like it to make a wisdom save and fail it, please.
Double check something. Okay. 16.
It goes
so
from
upset.
a giant mech into a kakapo. A little metal kakapo.
Okay.
Which is a small, flightless parrot, for those of you who don't know.
Oh, I thought it was
With
kind
an Afridi sticking out of it
I thought it was
somewhere.
a kind of dog. So, okay.
Oh, that's a cockapoo.
Okay, so it makes a terrible creaking noise, and pop. It crashes into the ground with the Afridi kind of hanging out of this metal thing. Yep.
What happens to Tarbek and Gayle who are climbing it?
You both fall. Can I get dex saves?
God damn it.
Can I try to catch one of them?
Sure.
Okay, I fail my dex save.
This worked out great the last time.
19.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to catch Tarbek because he failed
Just
this
don't
dex
bother.
save.
Don't bother. I'm fine.
Give me an athletics check if you would like to catch him.
Don't.
I would
don't-
like to
don't-
catch
don't
him.
bother.
I have a +9 to athletics, Tarbek. This is like the one thing that I can't fail at. Nope,
You
I
failed
got an
that last
11.
time.
Okay.
Kaw does not blink. That is unfortunate.
Dice jail.
You didn't have to try. I appreciate it. Though.
Okay. So since you attempt to catch Tarbek, Navira and Tarbek take 6 damage each. Gayle, you're fine.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah, you took half the. I rolled 12 for falling damage, so Navira
Okay.
takes half. Tarbek takes half.
Thank you.
You're
kindly.
welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay. The fire specter.
She's also going to look towards Gayle, or not towards Gayle, towards Kaw, and be like, "Thank you for actually being successful at this."
I was going to point at the Afridi and start laughing at him, by the way.
Okay. Lady. The fire specters are continue. The fire specter is continuing to search. And you think it's getting somewhere, as I said before.
Warmer.
Gayle.
More
and-
specific. There's no. That's the only thing in the fire plane is warmer.
Hot.
They're on fire. Gayle and Tarbek.
All right.
Since Gayle's fine, do you want her to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess Gayle will rush up because the way he fell was like the Afridi in front of us or in back of us.
In front of you.
But we are right next.
Okay,
You're
so,
right next to him. Yeah, you can get to him so easily.
So Gayle's just gonna rush up and like stab him in the back with Night Shadow.
Okay.
Roll well, die.
Please.
No, it did not.
2 dice. Jared.
That would be a 13. I have to get all new dice.
Let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure that does not hit. It misses. Okay, sorry. Tarbek.
Tarbek is going to. Oh, what is Tarbek gonna do? What other objects are around here?
Oh, lots of stuff. Lots of machinery, gantries, chains, hooks,
Ooh, chains. I like that.
A small metal bird.
a small metal bird.
Can Tarbek like put the small metal bird in his pocket or something?
I
take
do not
you-
want to do that. It
Yeah.
will turn back into a mech in an hour.
We'll get this done before an hour then.
Or if something makes great concentration.
All right. What's the largest chain near me?
I mean, there were chains holding up the mech.
I would like to cast Animate Object on one of those chains and get it to coil around the Afridi.
Okie dokie. Let me just double check.
To like grapple the Afridi, essentially. Are these like ship chains, like the big thick ones?
Yeah, they're big, thick ones. So let's see.
Eek chains.
Okay, so roll a d20 for me, Tarbek.
Okay. What size stats should I use?
Large.
Okie dokie. That is a not great, a 14 to hit. Or sorry,
I think
rolled,
it's
I
gonna
rolled
be
an 8.
just fine.
Oh, I rolled an 8, but I guess that doesn't matter. All right,
I rolled a 1. So
it's grappled.
the Afridi is pinned.
All right.
Okay.
Then Tarbek is gonna like the spiritual weapon crowbar is gonna kind of just with it, and then he's going to use his bonus action to attack with it.
Okay.
And I have advantage, correct?
Yes, because he's restrained.
I'm gonna work him over with a crowbar.
But you
that's-
need
That's a different character.
Whoop-de-doo, that's what
24.
they'll do.
24 is a hit.
Okay. That is 14 points of damage.
Okey-dokey.
You could have made this easy on us if you just told us where the contract was.
I mean, we did sort of jump him in his house. Didn't
I
really
gave
give
him
him time to
one
talk.
warning.
He ran away.
Also,
could
he
have not
enslaved
run
my
away.
child. I'm not a fan
Also
of
that.
that. He did it. He very much enslaved my son.
The Afridi will he is restrained. He will attempt to fight it. He will close his hands, close his eyes, and say, "Fiend, I wish to bargain."
What?
From behind all of you, you hear, "Well, darling, of course you do."
Motherfucker!
It's about time. Oh, it seems you have company. And that is where we will end the episode.
Cool, I have an action for the very first thing we're doing next episode.
Oh dear.
Spoiler alert, Kaw's gonna cast Banish at 5th level.
I was gonna do the same thing.
This is the reason she always has this spell prepared now.
I also have her prepared.
Outros and plugs. Dan.
Hi, I'm mad.
Thought your name was Dan.
Yes.
Dan is just mad spelled backwards.
Sort of.
I'm not good at math, so it checks out.
Damn. So I'm Daniel. of Laughing Dragon in Fame. I love this show. I know I don't always make the best decisions on it, but we have a lot of fun here, and I appreciate that my party is willing to go along with my pseudo-suicidal actions. So just a big round of applause to everybody.
Awesome. Liz.
Hi, I'm Liz. I never make good decisions in this party.
That's part of the
So-
fun.
Yeah. I will plug wearing a mask. Please wear a mask.
Don't suppose you have silent... You know what? I'll ask you later, Jay.
No,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Because you can't make a pact if you can't talk.
I'm sure Shemeshka would find a way.
Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. Happy Trans Awareness Week. Please, if you can, celebrate Trans Awareness Week by donating to either someone's surgery fund, because most people start GoFundMes for those, or someone's relocation fund if they are somewhere that is not safe for them. If you can't either do that, then just be aware trans rights are human rights. Black lives still matter. Gonna second wear a mask and take care of each other.
And Mira.
Hi, I'm Mira. It's really fun playing a character that's really good at a specific type of combat but sucks at pretty much everything else. It makes for interesting game scenarios, though, so good stuff. I would like to plug committing fantasy tax fraud. Have a good night.
Yeah. As always, I echo what everyone said. Commit fantasy tax fraud. Wear a mask. Black lives matter. Trans lives matter. Trans rights are human rights. Yeah, wear a mask. Where I live, Pennsylvania, I think had 6,000 new cases today. That's terrible. Please. Wear a mask. Everything. I was about to say vote. We did that. Good job.
I mean, if you are holding...
Keep voting.
Yeah, like...
Or if you're in Georgia, because you're having a runoff
yes.
Your
election.
place with
If you're in
runoff
Georgia,
elections.
runoff
got,
elections.
Local elections coming up.
If you're in
Do
Georgia, the
research.
country, I don't know if you have an election right now, but if you do, you should vote in it.
It's your right, probably.
Yeah.
Next week, Andy Makes a Friend on Monday, Star Chasers on Wednesday, and we're wrapping it up for the year soon. So now's a great time to get caught up on things and enjoy our shows. If you didn't like this, watch it again. It was a good one, as I say at the end of Star Chasers now. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.
I didn't wave. Oh, well.